Good morning, everyone. This is Wasim again with you, and my apologies for being late in making this video as I was quite busy in one of the assignment here. But I'm happy also that most of you kept on following up. They kept on asking me when is the next video coming, so it showed the interest of people in these videos. Anyhow, let us start with question number 9. So friends, our task is the same task which was in the last question also. It is task number 7, investigating the incidents. And if we look at the question, the investigation into a recent accident when a worker's leg was broken is now focusing on management failures. So based on the scenario only, what management failure could have contributed to this accident. Question is very clear, guys, and now uh, the examiner would like you to provide some of the information related to the management failures which have contributed towards this accident. It is 10 marks question and we have to stick to scenario only. So we'll be recalling all the major points we highlighted in the beginning in scenario which might have contributed to the accident. So let us start. So here we have highlighted some of the important management failures we have noticed in the scenario, and the information is very clear in the scenario. We all know that there was poor management commitment as per scenario, and management commitment is something which should be on top of everything if you would like to have health and safety within the organization. Since management is the one who provide resources, they are the one who make policies, procedures, they are the one who show their commitment, leading by example. So in all of these cases, here in this scenario, the management is very weak. They are not showing any commitment. In some of the occasions when they were asked about health and safety, they informed that safety is a cost to the business, it's a disruption to the business. So the way they think about health and safety is not showing any commitment towards management. They are not providing any resources to health and safety, and the management commitment for sure is very weak here. So this is one of the major points you would be writing on top of everything. Then moving on to the next point, which is absence of formal management system. Management system is something which is acting as a vehicle which carries all the policies, procedures, and requirements regarding health and safety to be followed within the organization. But in this organization, although they have total 100 branches, and this area is also having 10 branches in the area, but they are not having any formal health and safety management system in place, which shows the failure or weakness of management, that they are not concerned. They don't want health and safety to be taken in a proper formal management system approach way. So this one is also one of the management failure. And poor hazard and risk identification is very common as per scenario. Nobody cares about health and safety related issues. If we recall our information in the scenario, the walkways are not clear, the forklift is running, materials are improperly stacked, people are not following rules and regulation, rule breaking is very common. So all of these are hazard and risk to the organization which nobody is identifying and controlling. So this is one of the weakness by management. Failure to evaluate competence of workers is also one of the important point to be discussed here, because as per the information provided, the forklift operator who is doing a critical job in warehouse, he is a young guy. He is not competent enough to do such jobs. He is showing very poor attitudes toward health and safety since he was distracted by use of mobile and all that. So while selection of human resources, this is management responsibility to make sure that they are hiring competent people, where in this scenario management failed to hire competent people, and they are hiring somebody who is not at all concerned with health and safety, who is having lack of skills, abilities, training, experiences in certain jobs. This should be related point also towards failures of management. Poorly designed work patterns is another thing which should be related to the management. And as per the information, there is a 12-hour shift, straight shift going on. There are two shifts working day and night, 12 hours each shift, and 12 hours each shift means this is further leading people to fatigue and stress due to overloaded jobs. And once somebody is fatigued or stressed, for sure, his motivation to do certain job reduces, which further lead him towards uh, taking unsafe acts or shortcuts and all of those things. So this is another important point to be discussed here. Poor supervision and monitoring. It is shown in the scenario that management has not assigned any health and safety representatives in the areas. They are not providing any supervision when these critical jobs are regular activities within the organization. Somebody responsible should be there looking at the uh, attitudes, behaviors, unsafe acts, unsafe conditions, but nobody is taking care. Nobody was assigned in the area to monitor and supervise the operation. Guys, management is always seeing health and safety as a burden to the business, and this is very clearly shown on certain places. When somebody asks them what is the budget for health and safety or financial resources, they simply refused and they said there is no money for health and safety. Safety is a disruption to the business. Even looking at their actions, nobody is supervising, monitoring the operation. So they think safety is a wastage of time. It's a burden to the business financially as well as time factors also. So they are not giving any importance to health and safety. Also, very poor reporting and investigation culture is prevailing within the organization. Many times, such incidents are repeating, especially forklift hitting people, colliding with materials. These are very common issues there, but nothing was reported, nothing was investigated to find out causes of accidents and to control them accordingly. This is also management failure. There is no safe system of work in place, and management failed to provide safe system of work to workers to execute jobs safely. If you recall your syllabus and core study materials, as per ILO C155 R164, this is one of the major responsibilities on employer, that he has to provide safe systems of work to the people to execute jobs safely. But in this scenario, management has not provided any safe system of work for people to do the jobs safely. Looking at some of the other important factors which showed management failures, one of the factors is poor visibility of management in health and safety matter. And we all know that none of the management related people are visiting warehouse. They were rarely seen in the area, and this is very important that somebody from management should come out and see what's going on within the organization to make sure the controls are in place and things are in right position and right way people are doing those things. Poor communication on health and safety matter is another management failure. There is no formal health and safety communication methodology defined by organization. Poor consultation, poor communication of health and safety policies and procedures is also lacking by management, and no health and safety training arrangement provided. We all know that there is no formal health and safety training available within the organization, and this should be a regular activity. People should be trained on certain jobs. They should be given information, instruction, and training in all hazardous jobs. But in this case, management failed to provide these arrangements. So, friends, we have highlighted almost 12 points in this question as an answer, and I think this is more than enough because the question is 10 marks question and 12 points, all relevant points will definitely be more than enough to cover up this topic. So guys, hope you like the video, and we'll be coming up with the last video, which is question number 10 very soon. And till that time, goodbye to everyone, and hope to see you very soon. Thank you very much.